Hi everyone! Christmas cards are coming! So today we will be watching this gorgeous card being created. This is probably my favorite card I've made so far. And it is a lot of work. But I ended up making 5 of these because I thought if I'm going to make one, I might as well make 5. So this is the die set. It has a piercer plate that you can use as your pattern to lay out everything, but I didn't need it because I was using a glitter background. You wouldn't see it anyway. So I have a lot of things to cut out, and when we come back, I'll have these already cut. So now I need to ink blend on these because I just don't want a solid color. We want to put some life there. So I'm using Game Over from Simon Hurley ink just to darken up this red. This was one of the darker reds that I had in my cardstock pile, but I'd like to add some ink blending so it doesn't all look like it's one color. So what I'm doing is just the edges on these petals. So it takes 2 of these to make the base of the poinsettia. And then you have a small poinsettia flower that goes on top with a center that gets glued on top of that. And you'll see that shortly when I start putting everything together. I have this sped up at 4 times the speed. So you can just tell how long this is going to take. It was a 2-day process. 1 day cutting, 1 day ink blending, and putting the cards together. I spent all day today ink blending and putting cards together. So I did film putting the first one together. And I used that as a pattern for the rest of them. I love using this alcohol on this mat. Takes all the ink off. So much easier to change out. But when I'm doing a lot, I just use a piece of scrap paper. So on the petals, these are the darker green. I am going to use pine from Memento ink. Northern pine. It's a nice dark green. And then on these other leaves, they are a lighter shade of green. So I'm just going to do the edges. This ink pad was nice and juicy, so I didn't have any trouble getting that dark green on there. I have so many cards that I want to make, and I thought I'll start with this one because the level of difficulty was a little higher for me. So I thought, okay, this will tell me if I want to do tedious cards or if I want to do something more simple. I have a lot of poinsettia stamps that I want to watercolor. So I'm going to be doing some watercoloring. I'm going to be doing some die cutting with some cute snowmen and penguins and lots of snowflake cards. I have so many I've already sorted, and I have them in bins that I want to do them in that order. And I picked this one first because I just got this and it's fresh in my mind how to put it together from watching a video. So I thought I'll do this one first. And there was a lot of die cutting on this one. It's just, you know, you have to have 6 of the one, 5 of the other, 4 of this, 4 of that to do one card. So, and they only send you 1 die, so you have to cut each one. And it takes you all day. So this is desert sand, and I'm just putting this at this one piece that will go on the white flower, just to give it a little shadowing. And then this I did gold berries because I wanted gold. We have enough red in the card, and I didn't want white. I thought white would stand out too much and would clash with the white flowers, so I did gold. And you can see how many I have cut out there because I need that many to do 5 cards. Oh my goodness, it was a lot. But it definitely was fun. So I'm going to put this video up before the auction. If you watched my last video, it was a painting that I created for the hurricane relief auction and fundraiser. And that painting will be available on November 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Nate Bright's channel. I will be putting a video up about that here shortly with all the links to get you to where you need to go to bid on paintings. We have some gorgeous pieces that were created by several artists. There's about 40 paintings, and you can bid, and it'll be your donation, and you get a nice gift. You know, your painting that you're bidding on is what you get for your bid. Buyer does pay shipping on these auction pieces as well. So keep that in mind if you're looking at someone from Australia or Ireland or Costa Rica or whatever, you're going to be paying more shipping. So keep that in mind during the bidding process. So I'm just finishing up these white flowers. And then I have to put the red ones together, the poinsettias. But I do like that little band of the desert sun on the bottom of this flower with the gold center. All right, let's get these red ones together. They're simple, 2 pieces, and then the little flower on top. And then that will get a gold center as well. So it's just 2 flowers for each card. 2 white, 2 red. 8 leaves. 6 ferns and 3 hollyberry leaves. But it's a lot. It's a lot of cutting for sure. It's something you can do watching TV. I do a lot of that. Don't have a lot of energy these days, but card making has definitely been a godsend for me because I can still be creative and make something pretty. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some more paintings. That was kind of my reawakening for me. So yeah, I'm hoping to get back to that soon. So I used a beautiful mint green, it's kind of a sagey green, glitter cardstock for this background. And now I'm gluing it onto a piece of white cardstock. We are going to build this card so that the back and the front, everything is the shape of this front of this card. And I'm going to show you how I put the 2 together to open that way as well. And it stands up beautifully. It's a nice piece that you can set on a shelf at Christmas time. There's no, I'm not putting a sentiment on the front. It's going to be on the inside. So you could leave it up all Christmas season. Every year. Kind of a piece of art for Christmas. So now we have the task of gluing all these pieces on. And this one takes 6 of these. And that glitter cardstock does not like glue. So I have to keep setting stuff down to hold the pieces in place till the glue gets super tacky, and then it will hold it. So once I get these 6 down, then I'm going to do the hollyberry sprigs, and there's only 3. You can tell on the shape of this card base, where these pieces kind of go. I had a picture to follow, so it wasn't quite as hard. But no two cards come out exactly the same because you never place them exactly in the same places. So I'm going to have some of these in my Etsy shop, but it's the same card. It's just maybe a leaf is in a different place. A poinsettia leaf, because I wanted it to look right and not just jam it in there. So some of them I kind of, moved over a little bit too far, or placed a white flower up too high or down too low, and I just filled it in with the poinsettia leaves. And that's these green ones here. So what I'm doing is building up this card and getting prepped for the flowers. I didn't want to have too much dimension on this card because the only thing I'm popping up are the red poinsettias. Because we already have with the back, the front, and the base of the card front, 3 layers right there. And then you have 2 milliliter foam squares that are holding up the red poinsettias. And they're already doubled. So I didn't want it too thick. It's so pretty though. Such a pretty card. Kind of one of my faves. I did get the new Gina K Designs kit, and I'm going to be using the sentiment out of there. But I do have a bunch of her stamps too to do some cards with. And one's from the new kit, so we'll get to that one this week too at some point. So I'm just filling in. There, I like it. Super pretty. Now let's stamp. So this is the holiday floral. This is available on Gina's website, Gina K Designs. She did not have a kit this past month, so everything were bundles. So I did buy this bundle because I love the font on these holiday sentiments. I don't have anything like that, so I definitely wanted to get that. And I'll be using that font on several different cards this season. My husband's in there yawning really loud. I do my voiceovers after they go to bed, so I can hear him yawning in here. So this says Merry Christmas, and then I put a little sub-sentiment that says to you and yours. Oh, and Elizabeth sent me a new pressure tool. Thank you, Elizabeth. I love it. It was a little surprise I got in the mail. She's so sweet. But check out her Etsy shop if you're looking for a pressure tool. And I'll put that link below as always. And I'm stamping this with the Northern Pine instead of black. And keep it as festive as possible. There. My magnet was giving me a run for my money. So now I'm going to grab my scoreboard and we are going to score this so that the card will open when I glue them together. So when I lay it out on my scoreboard, I'm just going where it says a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to score it at that line. That way I have plenty of card there to hold with the glue to keep it nice and sturdy. And I'll use my little bone folder to reinforce that score. We'll throw on some glue. This is still the Gina K glue. I did grab my Hero Arts glue bottle today and filled my little needle nose bottle with it today. So I'm just going to pinch and hold for a bit. And this is sped up, so I did hold it for quite a while. Let's stamp the back with my Made by Christina stamp. And can we talk about my nail polish, guys? I am in love with this. This is Benevolence. This is the color that Fluid Art Co. came out with for this fundraiser. And it's going to be retired as soon as they sell out, which is very close to selling out, by the way. And I purchased quite a few jars because this color is amazing. Well, there's our finished card. Pretty, huh? I love the way it just is all one piece like that. Super pretty. And this will be available in my Etsy shop. But there's the polish. It's a teal blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. You gotta get some. So hit up Fluid Art Co. and get yourself a jar. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye now.